Last year for the 2023, Lexus redesigned its best-selling vehicle, the RX crossover. It replaced the V6 and put in a 4-cylinder, but also gave us a bunch of hybrid options. If you missed my video last week, we talked about the introduction of the RX 450h Plus finally to our market in North America, but Lexus has just updated us for 2024 on all the new updates across the lineup, the RX lineup, as well as the updated pricing. So we'll do a little buying guide today on the new RX, talk about some of the new features as well. But I wanted to share this real quick before we hop into the RX updates. At the Concours d'Elegance at Monterey Car Week, they will be showing off this RZ Sport concept, the RZ600E. This is actually new for our market. It's the first time it's being shown here in North America. But if we look back at the Tokyo Motor Show last year, which I think is typically in January, this debuted over in Japan. It's a precursor to what Lexus wants to do with their fully electric vehicles. A lot of power on both axles. And I'm not going to break down this image 100% because we've already seen it before, but lots of carbon fiber. They made it wider. They gave it about 400 horsepower as well. It's a pretty cool, the double carbon fiber spoiler is something we haven't seen on a Lexus. It's completely outrageous. We have that 600E emblem back here, which we've never seen before. But yeah, this vehicle is coming, and if you want to see it, it will be available at Pebble Beach, only on display from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Friday, August 18th. So a very small window to check out this vehicle, and there will be a ton of other Lexus models, as well as other high-end luxury cars will be there as well. So make sure to stop on by if you live in that area. You're going to see the new TX and the new GX as well. They will be both be showing there for some of the first, not the very first time for the public, but one of the first times for the public. I will be driving the TX in probably just a couple months because production's starting soon, and the GX new drive should be in January. So let's pop on over to the 2024 Lexus RX. Let's see what's new and updated for this model. We have advanced park with remote park. We'll read more into that in a little bit. Suite of available convenience and technology features. Starting MSRP has gone up. We'll talk about more about that in a little bit. Available by the end of 2023. So you won't be able to get your hands on it right now. And in fact, if I go to the Lexus builder right now, it only has the 2023 model. So you still can't even put in a custom order for the 2024, at least through the website. You might be able to call the dealer and do that. I cover Lexus quite often on the channel. If you're new here, my name's Kirk. I started this channel as a Lexus channel. I was selling for Lexus back in the day around 2018 to 2020. I loved the cars, and I just loved making videos on the cars more than selling them, go figure. And that's why I'm doing this video for you guys here in 2023. It all started with Lexus for me. So if you're into Lexus, make sure you're subscribed, hit the bell icon. And if you missed my other previous videos when I talk about I'm heading to Japan for my first ever Tokyo Motor Show, where we'll probably see some new Lexus concepts as well, make sure you are subscribed because you don't want to miss that coverage. Not a lot of American journalists are heading over to Tokyo that I'm aware of to debut some of the cool stuff coming out of Japan. All right, so let's get into some of the new features here. For 2024, Cloudburst Gray is added as an available exterior color on all grades. And Cloudburst Gray is like a dark, sparkly gray, if I remember correctly. And Copper Crest is now available on premium and F-Sport handling grades. I love this color. It's one of my favorite colors in the Lexus lineup. So we have this new feature for 2024, the remote park, bundled in with the advanced park, so it can help in various maneuvers such as when perpendicular parking / exiting and parallel parking and exiting. You have 4 parallel view monitors, or the PVM, or the 360 camera, however you want to say it, plus 12 ultrasonic sensors providing visual data to support the automatic control of steering, accelerator, brake, and shift operations. Remote Park offers the advanced or the added convenience of smartphone operation via the Lexus app. Lexus key fob is also required for use. So you need to have both your app open and the key fob in order for this to work. So let's pull up this graph. The O's mean optional, X's mean standard. All right, and then if it's blank, it means it doesn't have that feature at all on that grade. So Premium and Premium Plus are going to be my most highly recommended grades. We'll find out why here in a little bit. But you can essentially get every single option on the Premium Plus here. Now, I don't see Mark Levinson on this lineup, but at least according to 2023, you're able to get the Mark Levinson on the Premium Plus, if I remember correctly. Now, you're not going to be able to get heated and ventilated rear seats on something like the Premium Plus, which for most people, it's not going to be that important either. It's going to be such a small portion of how these vehicles are built to get heated rear and ventilated seats. Power rear seats, it's kind of a gimmick anyways, and panel moonroof is not available on the Premium Plus, unfortunately. The only way you can get it is luxury or F Sport performance models. But the Premium Plus can get you the head-up display, pretty much all the other features that you could want. If you missed my video on the RX 450h, well, one, it's expensive. We'll talk about pricing in a little bit. Like I said, it gets 83 miles per gallon electric when you combine. That's just a metric that doesn't make any sense in our heads. What does it get? Well, it's going to get probably close to 38 miles per gallon on hybrid only. And then it's supposed to get 35 miles of electric EV range only. 0 to 60 in the low sixes, which is about a half second slower to 60 compared to the RX 500 HF Sport Performance. So it's the second quickest, but it is the most expensive. So I think without further ado here, because I don't think I have anything else on the 2024. So I made a spreadsheet breaking down the pricing. The worst deal compared to last year is going to be plopping your money down on a 350 hybrid luxury, which went up nearly $2,600. Not providing anything more really compared to the 2023 model. So the best deal is going to be the turbo 4-cylinder Premium Plus, which only went up $600. And the Premium Plus all-wheel drive only went up $600 as well. But I don't like the 350 personally. I don't like the turbo 4-cylinder. It's not that it's a bad engine. It's just not as smooth or as desirable as the old V6. And so what I really enjoy in the new RX as well as the NX is the 350h powertrain. And the 350h Premium Plus went up the least amount of money when you're looking at the 350h or the hybrid, the basic hybrids, not the performance hybrid or the plug-in hybrid. So Premium Plus 350h, in my opinion, around the mid $55,000, $56,000. That's the way to go. But honestly, I'd probably still be happy with a 350 Premium as well. Now the 450h Plus, I was looking forward to this model quite a bit. It's just so darn expensive. Starting at $70,000, that doesn't even include the Mark Levinson. That's going to be added, what, $1,500, $2,000 or so on top of that base $70,000 price for the 450h. So it's just not a good deal. And you essentially could say 15 grand, get a really well equipped 350h and be getting really good fuel economy and luxury at the same time. In terms of performance, the 500 HF Sport Performance sits on top, but I still don't think it's that desirable. Even though it looks cool, I still don't think it's the most desirable RX. It's still not that quick. It's very complex. It's kind of heavy with the electric motors and the battery pack in there. And it even got more expensive. I thought it was a hard sell over around $63,000 last year. It's even a tougher sell now, starting at about $64,000. So 9451 and 9452, aka the 350h Premium and Premium Plus models. Those are still my favorite RX models to get. Watch my RX 350 hybrid review, as well as my NX 350 hybrid. They have the same exact hybrid powertrain in there. But the RX, I'm seeing them more and more on the roads. They always catch my eye. I always have an eye for Lexus vehicles. I still much prefer the NX this generation around. The RX has just gotten so big over time. Like the NX now is what the first generation RX or maybe even the second generation RX was in size. And I like that size better for me, just personally. Even though I'm 6'1", I still enjoy the NX a little bit more. It still has good legroom, in my opinion, for its class, has good cargo capacity. And the RX's styling, in my opinion, is just not as good and as complete and cohesive as what we see on the NX and NX lineup as well. So let me know down below. That's a fun topic to discuss. Do you like the NX more than the RX? It's definitely a lower price point. It's definitely more nimble. It's more efficient. The RX just has it in terms of maybe overall luxury on the inside, but that's debatable nowadays. So I'll see you guys down below. Battle out between NX and RX. I'm going NX. I just like the more sporty, small, flickable, and easy to park nature of that NX. So anyways, I'll see you guys down below. Make sure you subscribe, like I said, for more Lexus, Toyota, all sorts of updates. I'll be driving the TX soon, the GX after that. Then it'll be Land Cruiser soon. There's supposed to be a new Camry redesign. Like, it's going to keep coming. We're just getting started in 2023. It seems like with me going to the Tokyo Motor Show, Mobility Show, where we're going to get just a slathering of new vehicles, or maybe not a whole lot, but it's going to be new for me because I'm going to see a lot of stuff for the Japanese market over there at the Tokyo Mobility Show, like K cars and lots of cute stuff, a lot of motorcycles maybe as well, lots of stuff. Anyways, I got to shut down before I get too excited, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Also, special thanks to the paying members on the channel. You guys rock. Have a great day and peace out.